The bosses of two firms accused of preying on British steel workers' pension pots ducked out of a grilling by MPs at a committee inquiry today. Chairman Frank Field MP said he was surprised the directors of Active Wealth UK and Celtic Wealth Management, Darren Reynolds and Clive Howells, had chosen not to put their side of the story in public, adding, "We may require them to come in." Amid a growing furore over British steel savers making life-changing decisions about their pensions, steelworkers attending today's hearing told of their struggle to get help and information from reputable advisors and British steel scheme administrators. Fears have also been raised about rogue advisors trying to loot workers' pots, levying high charges and encouraging people to transfer into unsuitable high-risk investments. Field piled pressure on the regulators meant to police financial advisors, even extending the session to force them to name on the record several firms recently banned from giving pension advice due to activities involving British steel workers. Active Wealth, Pembrokeshire Mortgage Centre and Mansion Park were eventually named by the Financial Conduct Authority, with a fourth firm not identified yet for technical reasons. The watchdog said it was in the process of either visiting or investigating up to 17 further firms, which it also could not name. Field slammed FCA Director of Supervision Megan Butler for not being able to name the banned firms off the top of her head, saying regulators should wish to shout them from the rooftops. This is a treacherous area for pensioners.You are set up by Parliament to protect and ensure people are not trapped and tricked out of their wealth, he said. I think there is something desperately wrong at the core of the FCA, that it operates like this. Tens of thousands of British steel savers must make a crunch decision about their pensions by December 22, a deadline recently extended from 11 December. Those still working must move to the Pension Protection Fund, stay with a new British steel scheme called BSPS2, or transfer their pots out to a private scheme. Workers who have retired must choose between the first two options. Full details of the alternatives and their implications are explained here and here. Up to 2,200 pension transfers have been made already, or are in progress, potentially totaling as much as £760 million, it emerged at today's hearing of the Work and Pension Select Committee. Meanwhile, workers have struggled to get through to the pension scheme's helpline, with one said to have made 207 attempts before being answered, and discovering staff were unable to answer their question. Where British steel workers have received poor advice or transferred into unsuitable schemes, the advisors and receiving schemes involved should be forced to give them their money back, the committee was told by a financial expert attending today's hearing, Pension PlayPen and First Actuarial Director Henry Tapper. He appeared at today's inquiry alongside Rich Caddy, shift operations manager at British Steel and Teesside, who has set up Facebook groups to help his fellow workers. David Neely, plant process operator at Tata Steel UK in Port Talbot, and Stefan Zichenko, a former steelworker in Teesside, also recounted their experiences to MPs at the hearing. Field said the committee was likely to release a quick report, making urgent recommendations to help protect British steel workers.